All right. Hi, people. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. I got to show you this what is it, hoodie that I'm wearing. I got gifted it today. So I've been making masks and I donated some to our local Safeway. And this guy said one act of kindness deserves another. So I've got this top and it's, what's it say on it? Tahoe Basics. And on the back, see if I can get this right. It says Got Tahoe. There it is. So isn't that cool? And then also I got gifted a Starbucks gift card too at the Safeway store when I handed out some masks today. And someone ran out and said, hey, we want to thank you. Here's a gift card. So that's kind of cool. I didn't expect that. So I'm wearing my new hoodie. So it's like, whoa, thanks. Okay, so today I want to do this thing called motivation strategies. And it's written down because I didn't memorize it. It's from my NLP, which is Neuro-Linguistic Programming Life Coach training. And it's really, really cool. So I'm going to read it to you. And it's kind of knowing how you motivate you to get things done. Because we all have different ways and different things that help motivate us. And then there's things that don't motivate us. So what works for one person may not work for another person. So it's kind of like, here's a way to discover this for you. So I'm going to read it because that's what I'm doing now. So you've got like moving away from a negative outcome, like, so I don't want to eat this because I'll get fat, or I don't want to do this because something bad will happen. So that's like an away one. And then there's the moving towards a positive. So if I eat this, I'll feel amazing. Or if I do this, I'll feel whatever's good. So that's kind of what the difference is. So it's like one is away, like a negative. So you're using that as the motivator. And then the other one is the positive and towards the positive. Both are effective in many people. Sometimes someone who's moving away can avoid difficulties well, however, may never stop to consider what he wants. So if you're always running away from, like, I don't want to do this because this bad thing will happen, have you actually considered what you're coming towards? What do I want to do? What's the good thing? So then you're motivated for, like, the reward. What's all this worth? Sometimes the person who's moving towards will notice what's pleasant and desirable, but then sometimes you'll ignore the possible problems and may fail to prepare for them. So that's where they're away. So there's not a right or a wrong. It just is. A good outcome for a good outcome specification is essential for effective motivation. Starting with a positive outcome and then checking carefully for any limitations or problems. So it's like, okay, I want to do this because I'm going to feel this. And then you go backwards. Well, what else is there that may or may not get in the way? Let's check that I've got all that solved. And that way I can have that amazing success. Then let's see. So there's 4 common, these are ineffective styles, which can be found in varied combinations. So I'm going to read you those. So if you're doing these, and I've done them, we all do, they're not as effective as like something exciting. So then there's, for example, there's the negative motivator. That means you're getting motivated to act only after imagining horrible consequences of waiting any longer. So I'm sure you can figure out that one. Then there's the dictator. I think I do this one to myself. This is a person who gives themselves orders in a stern, commanding voice, much like a military commander. The commands often contain words like must, should, have to, etc. Like, you have to do this. You must do this. Then there is imagining doing it. If this person imagines himself doing the unpleasant task and feels bad, like if I do this, I'm not going to like it, then instead of imagining the task completed and feeling good to get that result and feel good. Then there's the other one is overwhelm. This is the person that imagines the entire task of one goal, one global mass of work, and doesn't chunk it down like the baby chunks we talked about into one easy step at a time, and then it's overwhelming and discouraging. So there's some cool tips. So if you're trying to make any changes in yourself, your life, or achieving things, make sure you have the positive intent strong in your mind before you go through, and then check behind what else do I need to do to make it successful. That's my tip for the day. Hope you're all doing well. I'll see you all tomorrow. We're expecting some crappy-tastic weather, so I don't know if I'll be outside tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. All right, thanks. Bye.